Friedrich Nietzsche quotes. Friedrich Nietzsche was a late 20th century German philosopher whose work has had a profound impact on many modern philosophers and people wanting to live a better life. Here are some of our favorite Friedrich Nietzsche quotes. One, enjoy life. This is not a dress rehearsal. 2. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. 3. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. 4. It is my ambition to say in 10 sentences what others say in a whole book. 5. Anyone who has declared someone else to be an idiot, a bad apple, is annoyed when it turns out in the end that he isn't. 6. Do you want to have an easy life? Then always stay with the herd and lose yourself in the herd. 7. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epics, it is the rule. 8. How little it takes to make us happy. The sound of a bagpipe. Without music, life would be a mistake. The German even imagines God as singing songs. 9. Art is the proper task of life. 10. I fear you close by. I love you far away. 11. The earth has a skin, and that skin has diseases. One of its diseases is called man. 12. You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star. 13. The most common lie is that which one lies to himself. Lying to others is relatively an exception. 14. And we should consider every day lost on which we have not danced at least once. And we should call every truth false which was not accompanied by at least one laugh. 15. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. 16. What else is love but understanding and rejoicing in the fact that another person lives, acts, and experiences otherwise than we do? 17. I assess the power of a will by how much resistance, pain, torture it endures and knows how to turn to its advantage. 18. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. 19. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. 20. To do great things is difficult, but To command great things is more difficult. 21. There are no facts, only interpretations. 22. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. 23. There are two different types of people in the world: those who want to know and those who want to believe. 24. A matter that becomes clear ceases to concern us. 25. Whatever is done for love always occurs between good and evil. 26. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. 27. A pair of powerful spectacles has sometimes sufficed to cure a person in love. 28. I know of no better life purpose than to perish in attempting the great and the impossible. 29. It is nobler to declare oneself wrong than to insist on being right, especially when one is right. 30. In the mountains of truth, you never climb in vain. 31. Belief means not wanting to know what is true. 32. Many a man fails as an original thinker simply because his memory is too good. 33. All truly great thoughts are conceived by walking. 34. If you know the why, you can live anyhow. 35. Love brings to light a lover's noble and hidden qualities, his rare and exceptional traits. It is thus liable to be deceptive of his normal qualities. 36. There will always be rocks in the road ahead of us. They will be stumbling blocks or stepping stones. It all depends on how you use them. 37. A politician divides mankind into two classes: tools and enemies. 38. That which needs to be proved cannot be worth much. 39. A thought, even a possibility, can shatter and transform us. 40. One ought to hold on to one's heart, for if one lets it go, one soon loses control of the head, too. 41. A thought comes when it will, not when I will. 42. The author must keep his mouth shut when his work starts to speak. 43. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. 44. Be careful, lest in casting out your demon, you exorcise the best thing in you. 45. Be careful when you fight the monsters, lest you become one. 46. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. 47. You should become the person you are. 48. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. 49. Sometimes it is harder to accede to a thing than to see its truth. 50. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. 51. Ultimately, it is the desire, not the desired, that we love. 52. Every deep thinker is more afraid of being understood than of being misunderstood. 53. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. 54. Here the ways of men divide. If you wish to strive for peace of soul and happiness, then believe. If you wish to be a disciple of truth, then inquire. 55. The tree that would grow to heaven must send its roots to hell. 56. He who climbs upon the highest mountains laughs at all tragedies, real or imaginary. 57. No one can construct for you the bridge upon which precisely you must cross the stream of life. No one but you yourself alone. 58. One repays a teacher badly if one always remains nothing but a pupil. 59. Truths are illusions which we have forgotten are illusions. 60. It is hard enough to remember my opinions without also remembering my reasons for them. 61. The advantage of a bad memory is that one enjoys several times the same good things for the first time. 62. The demand to be loved is the greatest of all arrogant presumptions. 63. Life is that which must overcome itself again and again. 64. What is the truth but a lie agreed upon? 65. One may sometimes tell a lie, but the grimace that accompanies it tells the truth. 66. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies, but also to hate his friends. 67. Is life not 1,000 times too short for us to bore ourselves? 68. We love life not because we are used to living, but because we are used to loving. 69. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. 70. The lie is a condition of life. 71. What is great in man is that he is a bridge and not a goal. 72. Love is blind. Friendship closes its eyes. 73. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. 74. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on I can't believe you. Thank you, Friedrich Nietzsche, for this great advice.